How many of you are bloggers? Okay, and people who are not using WordPress but are bloggers, have you tried WordPress? Yes, and didn't like it. Okay. Okay. Everyone knows that WordPress can be used as, it's by default, it comes configured to be a blogging platform. But you could use WordPress for many more things. Initially, WordPress was only suitable for blogging, but now with every release, more and more hooks get added on, and it's becoming really flexible. You can change it any way you wish. And there are a lot of plugins on WordPress.org, and there are some paid plugins, paid themes as well. So you can do anything you could imagine with plugins. And if you're not satisfied with what's there on WordPress.org or anywhere else, you can develop your own plugin or your own theme. Just need WordPress, a cool idea, and first search in WordPress.org and Google whether there's a plugin or a theme that does that. Yesterday, a wiki theme was released on Woo Themes, and even WPMU dev had a WordPress wiki plugin. So two companies, and on WordPress.org there's a wiki Lite plugin as well. So you can run a wiki. If you want to run a wiki with WordPress, you have 3 options to choose from. And don't be afraid to ask help on WordPress.org forums, and if you're a hacker, read the codex. You can run a shopping cart, event management, wikis, social network, that's BuddyPress, picture gallery, forums, BBPress, and anything you could imagine. So few of the so GigaOM, that's a social networking site, and TechCrunch, I guess everybody knows TechCrunch, and Kotu, everybody should know in Sri Lanka, and somebody asked somebody's site to be removed from the list. So I had to put something. We need we need a monthly meetup of WordPress users at around 50 to throw a WordCamp, or to get the approval for a WordCamp. So I don't see 50 people here. So that's going to be tough. But if you can tell your friends, and if they're interested in WordPress, to join the Sri Lanka WordPress user group, it would be really helpful to see whether we could throw a WordCamp here in Sri Lanka. And if you have a WordCamp, it will be really useful. You will get to learn a lot, and maybe if Matt comes, then you'll get to meet him as well. So please, if you're interested in WordPress, go join Sri Lanka WordPress user group. And okay, now what would you like me to demonstrate? What do you want to do with WordPress today? What do you want to set up using WordPress? It won't take it would only take 10 minutes. Huh?
Nobody else has any request.
Yeah.
WordPress has a REST API component as well, is it?
Pardon?
Is it possible to use WordPress as sort of a CMS?
Yes.
With REST API to get
XML RPC, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you want me to demonstrate? No.
I mean, that's a suggestion. You don't have to do that.
That would be slightly difficult, but if you have you can go home, set up WordPress, and if you have an iPhone, get the WordPress iPhone app, and then you can get both your PC and the phone on the same wireless network, and you could connect to the WordPress install running on your machine through XML RPC.
Okay, I mean, again, I don't dominate this. I'm just essentially to provide some context. So, if you want to build a CMS, a generic site, I'll pay you. And I'll read this. If you needed a generic CMS, right? So we need to put a bunch of data in, and you want to access it over a REST API or some sort of
API.
Yeah, it would doable for that with the decent amount of scale.
Yes, you could, but CMS as in if it's going to be mainly, you can have custom post type 3.0 with 3.0 WordPress introduced custom post type, so you can have any.
It's not really a blog. I mean, say for example, we're doing, okay, so to provide some context, I build iPhone apps or complicated iPhone apps. So we have clients, and a lot of them have content. So for example, let's just say that there's a festival.
Yeah, event.
There's an event.
Okay.
Right? So the event has speakers, locations, and some other stuff.
Yes.
So you've got 3 sets of data, and we want to put some data, put those pieces of data into some sort of system, access that data over an API.
Yeah, so you can use custom post types and create a event post type, and then you can use post meta to store meta details about the event.
So it can be done. You could recommend that we would do it that way rather than building a custom sort of backend for that. I was asking,
definitely. I mean, building something from scratch, I mean, there's no point. Either you could use Drupal, WordPress, or some other form of PHP framework. No point in building from scratch. And WordPress will be really easy to use, I mean, easy to build as well.
And performance and all?
I mean, the number of events won't matter, but meta information, that would count. But I don't think it will be an issue for the scenario you gave.
Okay.
And I mean, to run even millions of blogs, you don't need a lot of hardware. Right. I mean, I help maintain edu blogs. Say you have million blogs and 3 web servers. And
MySQL as the database? Or
yes, MySQL.
Can WordPress run off an Oracle database if I want it?
Not if, I mean, theoretically it could, but you need to build the DB API. I don't think has anybody done that? I haven't seen. Theoretically it could. But why do you need a 7.3 GB DB? Okay. Anybody else? No questions? Or no, nothing to demonstrate? Okay, I think.
Maybe do like custom post and how to build your custom post types into themes and these kind of. Just a quick, not just custom post type, but how earlier custom post type was not built in. Since WordPress 3 custom post types are.
They don't need to know.
Yeah.
They don't need to know 3.2.
Just like why WordPress can do beyond logging. How can you use beyond logging? I don't know.
Let's create an event content type and display list of events.
Pardon?
Let's create a custom event content type or
Okay,
post
sure.
type and
I don't need to
display.
create a. I can just grab a plugin to do that. That's the beauty.
Yeah,
I mean, there are already plugins made to do that. Hoping that the okay.
Any questions?
Okay. Any other questions?
One of the things I noticed ages ago, I don't know if they've changed it now, is that like as opposed to Blogspot,
Yes.
WordPress.com,
Yes.
I had limited functionality when it came to themes. Like you couldn't edit much of the themes.
Yes.
Stuff like that. Any reason why it hasn't improved since?
I don't think it has improved
the free
unless you pay. Yeah.
Yeah. Any reason why Blogspot offers it and WordPress doesn't?
Because when it comes to WordPress multi-user or network mode, you have a single set of themes shared between all the blogs. That's the reason. So we can't have custom themes take some effort on their side. So that's why you need to pay. Okay.
Mohanjith, so I use WordPress for some of my company sites, right?
Yes.
With customized themes and whatnot.
Yes.
And an issue that we constantly run into, I have one.
You have one,
An issue that we constantly run into is that out of the blue, a plugin will start malfunctioning without any server-side changes or anything. Like all of a sudden, our Apache server will start getting hit by the WordPress blog like 30 times a second. You know, like ridiculous. And it just comes out of the blue with these issues. Any reason why that is, or is like
shared hosting? Are you on shared hosting? I guess
no,
not.
dedicated hosting.
Dedicated. Can you describe the issue as in like it shouldn't be a plugin causing any issue? It should be as in like too many visitors, is it?
Maybe, but it was an issue that wasn't there before, and all of a sudden it just started cropping up.
It was
That,
on.
actually, I think it was after a plugin update.
Okay,
But-
you changed it so.
No, but I mean, like, you know, the updates and things, like how reliable are they with WordPress now? They say you need to keep your site updated, right? I mean, this is like, I'm a
Yes.
total programming, like,
Yeah.
I'm not total noob, but it's like, you know, they say you should update the plugins to prevent hackers from getting in. You update a plugin and it breaks your site.
That could happen. I mean, you can't know like every single install. I mean, it's different. So you need to try. You need to have a backup, and you need to try it yourself. Then go change the production system. I mean, that's it's typical, isn't it?
Plugins for WordPress, there are no approved by WordPress community. Anyone can publish a plugin. Good client or these experiences.
No, they will see whether the idea is worth
Is there an approval process for a plugin to be published?
initially, not thereafter.
And so the updates are just like the developer just keeps rolling them out, and you
Yes.
know, no one in the community bothers to look into the code. But it's
I mean, it has to be released for someone to look
right.
at.
No, but like it's just like it gets recommended as an update just straight away as soon as.
Yeah, what you could do is see whether anybody said it's broken. The WordPress has a plugin repository has a rating system, so if so many people say it works, chances are it's gonna work for you. But it doesn't guarantee that it will work for you. You see, for some people it works, for some people it doesn't.
Well, no, I know that all my sites have like custom taxonomies and things like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I guess that's it.